Howard Schultz's story begins like many others. He was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953. His family lived in a housing project. Life wasn't easy. Money was tight. Yet, young Howard had a dream. He wanted more. He saw his parents work hard. They deserved a better life. This fueled his ambition. He knew education was the key. Schultz excelled in school. He was a natural leader. He found an outlet in sports. He earned a football scholarship. This was his ticket out of poverty. He attended Northern Michigan University. It was a world away from Brooklyn. He learned valuable life lessons. He developed a strong work ethic. These experiences would shape his future. Schultz's early life was a testament to the power of resilience. He didn't let his circumstances define him. He used them as fuel. He dared to dream big. He knew that with hard work, anything was possible. This belief would guide him throughout his life. He would go on to achieve extraordinary things. Football was Schultz's ticket out of Brooklyn. He wasn't a star athlete, but he had grit. He had determination. He earned a scholarship to Northern Michigan University. It was a chance to escape poverty. It was a chance to build a better future. College was a revelation for Schultz. He was exposed to new ideas. He met people from different backgrounds. He thrived in this environment. He graduated with a degree in communications. He was the first in his family to graduate college. Schultz's time at Northern Michigan University was transformative. It instilled in him the value of hard work. It taught him the importance of perseverance. These lessons would stay with him long after he left the football field. They would become the foundation of his success. After college, Schultz landed a job at Xerox. He was a natural salesman. He quickly rose through the ranks, but something was missing. He longed for something more. He wanted to be a part of something bigger. One day, he walked into a Starbucks. It was a small coffee shop in Seattle. He was immediately captivated. The aroma of the coffee was intoxicating. The atmosphere was warm and inviting. He ordered a cup of coffee. He was blown away. It was unlike any coffee he had ever tasted. Schultz learned that Starbucks sourced its beans from Italy. He was intrigued. He had always been fascinated by Italian culture. He convinced the owners of Starbucks to hire him as the director of marketing. He saw an opportunity to share his passion for Italian coffee with the world. Schultz joined Starbucks in 1982. He was immediately struck by the company's potential. He envisioned something bigger than just selling coffee. He wanted to create a third place between work and home, a place where people could connect, a place where they could relax. Schultz shared his vision with the Starbucks founders. They were hesitant. They were happy with their small operation. Schultz was undeterred. He believed in his vision. He left Starbucks to start his own coffee shop. He called it Il Giornale. Schultz's time at Il Giornale was a period of intense learning. He experimented with different brewing methods. He developed new drinks. He created a warm and inviting atmosphere. He was determined to create the ultimate coffee experience. His efforts paid off. Il Giornale was a success. Section 5. Brewing success, consistency, and the Starbucks experience. In 1987, the original Starbucks founders decided to sell their business. Schultz saw an opportunity. He raised $3.8 million and bought Starbucks. He merged it with his own company, Il Giornale. This was a pivotal moment. It was the beginning of the Starbucks we know today. Schultz had a clear vision for Starbucks. He wanted to create a consistent experience. Every cup of coffee had to be perfect. Every store had to have the same look and feel. He invested heavily in training his employees. He wanted them to be passionate about coffee. He wanted them to be ambassadors for the brand. Schultz's focus on consistency and the customer experience paid off. Starbucks grew rapidly. It expanded beyond Seattle. It opened stores across the United States. It became a cultural phenomenon. People were lining up for their daily dose of Starbucks. Section 6. Facing the storm, navigating the 2008 financial crisis. The 2008 financial crisis hit Starbucks hard. Like many businesses, Starbucks faced declining sales. The company's stock price plummeted. Some people questioned whether Starbucks would survive. Schultz remained calm. He knew that panicking wouldn't help. He focused on what he could control. He made tough decisions. He closed unprofitable stores. He cut costs. He also invested in innovation. He introduced new products. He improved the customer experience. Schultz's leadership during the financial crisis was crucial. He steered Starbucks through the storm. He emerged from the crisis stronger than ever. Starbucks became a symbol of resilience. It showed the world that even in the toughest of times, success is possible. Section 7. The bitter taste of failure. Learning from setbacks. Schultz's journey to success wasn't without its setbacks. He made mistakes. He faced challenges. He experienced failure, but he never gave up. He learned from his mistakes. He used them as opportunities to grow. One of Schultz's biggest setbacks was the failure of Starbucks' expansion into Australia. Starbucks opened stores in Australia in the early 2000s. The company was confident that its success in the United States would translate overseas. But it didn't. Australians didn't embrace Starbucks like Americans did. Starbucks was forced to close most of its Australian stores. The Australian experience was a valuable lesson for Schultz. It taught him the importance of understanding local markets. It taught him the importance of adapting to different cultures. It taught him that even the most successful companies can fail if they don't pay attention to the needs of their customers. Beyond the bean, Schultz's social impact and legacy. Schultz's vision for Starbucks extended beyond coffee. He wanted to build a company that was a force for good in the world. He believed in social responsibility. He wanted Starbucks to make a positive impact on the lives of its employees, its customers, and the communities it served. Schultz implemented a number of progressive policies at Starbucks. He provided health insurance to all employees, including part-time workers. He offered stock options to all employees, known as bean stock. He supported ethical sourcing practices. He advocated for social justice issues. Schultz's commitment to social responsibility earned him praise and criticism. Some people applauded his efforts. They saw him as a model for other CEOs. Others criticized him for being too political. They accused him of using social issues to promote his brand. Regardless of one's views, there's no denying that Schultz changed the way businesses operate. He showed that companies could be profitable and socially responsible. The power of belief, Schultz's enduring lessons. Howard Schultz's story is an inspiration. He started with nothing. He achieved the American dream. He did it through hard work, determination, and an unwavering belief in himself. Schultz's journey teaches us the power of belief. He believed in his vision. He believed in his team. He believed in the power of coffee to bring people together. This belief fueled his success. Schultz's story also teaches us the importance of resilience. He faced challenges. He overcame setbacks. He never gave up on his dreams. He learned from his mistakes. He came back stronger. From Brooklyn to billionaire, a story of grit and grandeur. Howard Schultz's life is a testament to the power of hard work. He wasn't born into privilege. He grew up in poverty. He worked his way through college. He started his career at the bottom. He climbed the corporate ladder. He took risks. He made sacrifices. He never lost sight of his goals. Schultz's story is also a testament to the power of vision. He had a clear vision for Starbucks. He wanted to create a global brand. He wanted to build a company that was more than just a coffee shop. He wanted to create a third place where people could connect. Schultz's journey from Brooklyn to billionaire is an inspiration to us all. It shows us that anything is possible if we're willing to work hard, dream big, and never give up. Brewing your own success inspiration from Howard Schultz. Howard Schultz's story is more than just the story of Starbucks. It's a story about the power of the human spirit. It's a story about the importance of hard work, determination, and a belief in oneself. It's a story that can inspire us all to achieve our own dreams. Schultz's journey teaches us that we're all capable of achieving great things. We may not all build billion-dollar companies, but we can all make a difference in the world. We can all achieve our own version of success. Take inspiration from Howard Schultz.